Alright, how you guys doing today? My name is Jaden Tatum, aka JT, and I am the owner of In the Feed.
My name is Peter Ramirez. I'm the creator of Peter Impress.
And we are here to give you guys a special collab podcast where we will be talking about porn and its effects on society. So, what'd you think about last class? Porn, do you watch any?
It was an interesting class.
You know, we're gonna be real. We all watch porn, but after last class and after looking at some of the information that was told us by our amazing professor, Dr. P, my mindset has changed about what porn has been doing to our body. Like, do you know what porn does to our body? You know anything like that?
Yeah, well, we went through last class.
Porn addiction is a very real thing and it has a lot of negative effects on our bodies. Like, I'm gonna post a picture right up here. It lowers relationship quality. It increases the risk of infidelity. It can cause job losses.
It can also cause difficulty in sexual encounters and lead to job loss.
So what do you think about that? Do you find this true or you think it's cap?
I think it's definitely true. I think that there's obviously a close relationship to the more you watch porn to also the effects it has on your life. So the more you watch porn, the less you feel like talking to the opposite sex.
Real.
Right?
Because you have that instant gratification of watching porn and getting all that dopamine like Professor P has talked about many times. Something that was talked about in class was that how porn is very, very like solidified in our society. And something that really bothered me about porn was the effect that it has on the youth. I had a chance to go to Memphis for alternative spring break, and the things that the kids were talking about was very strange. What they were talking about?
What?
Just, mind you, these kids are 8 years old. They are sitting here, they're not talking about Pokemon or Mario, they are talking about ass. They're talking about clapping cheeks at the age of 8. And I think the main reason for that is the solidification of porn in our society.
And then it bleeds over into things like dances and TikTok dances and things. You got like little kids.
Let's get into that TikTok dances! TikTok dances! So,
You got
I don't know.
kids out there doing things and it's, yeah.
Yeah, bro, like it is just, it's too over-sexualized and it's honestly, it's a big problem in society. Like, these kids are losing their innocence at way too young of an age, bro.
Yeah. And it's
Way
something that
too
we
young.
kind of accepted as a society. It's something where it's sexualized, even though like it may not be something that we immediately go to and say, oh my god, that's so horrible, that's sexual. Like people will be like, oh, they're just dancing. But if you really look at it, it's not like it's sexual. Like they're doing sexual things. It's normalized by society, and we're almost like not recognizing it because that's how much porn has kind of infiltrated our world. That things that are sexual and aren't sexual are starting to blend together in a way that they shouldn't.
Yeah. And speaking of things that are normalized, did you know that these sexual images and stuff have been embedded in history from like the beginning? Like, one thing that Dr. P talked about in class was the Black memorabilia. And most of these postcards had very sexual tones to it that weren't needed at all. Like, I'm gonna put one on screen now. And I hope I don't get like jailed or something like this, because this
Jail is crazy.
But for real, like there's some very weird stuff. Like this one. Like take a look at this picture. Why? First of all, it's racist. He's eating watermelon. And second of all, his whole ass is out. Why? Why is his ass out?
Yeah.
It's just
trying to make a fool, yeah.
it's just strange, and there is no reason for the over sexualization of this picture. It's supposed to be a kid too. It's weird. It's weird. You know who made this? The white people.
Right. I mean the over sexualization of black people in porn too, right? With the what is it, the BBC?
BBC
right?
and Ebony. Like
Yeah.
Dr. P said, Ebony is like one of the most searched terms on porn websites and stuff like that. I don't be watching that stuff, but like I know
From class, bro. We know because it was said in class, bro.
No,
We
but
just pay attention in class. That's all.
we pay attention to class. But no, really, like
Close attention.
Close attention. But no, really, like it's just weird to me that this is so common and this has been something that's been going on in history. And like they say, history repeats itself, and it's happening now. Like what Peter said with the BBC and stuff like that. It's something that continually happens.
Porn and its kind of a homogenization with our society and our culture, and just the sexualization of children through things like TikTok dances and things like that, and also just having children be able to be exposed to these things in our society is kind of just brought on like a lot of problems, like what we mentioned at the beginning with financial issues and difficulties in sexual encounters and things like that, and also just issues with talking to the other sex. Like we know, like being for real, bro. Like, how many girls in this class right now, bro? These niggas are awkward as fuck. These niggas be awkward as fuck.
No, but honestly, like, watching porn has made simple things like social skills and social communication with the other sex. It's just like weird, cause like you're not really thinking about, or the people who watch porn, or I was going somewhere.
You're gonna no, I know you're gonna say. You're about to say like, cause when you're talking to somebody, it feels less like you're not really thinking about like them as a person. You're thinking about
the
them as their
sex.
body.
Like it's just it messes up the normal social skills that people should have.
Like human connection.
People don't even like think about society nowadays. People don't even want the human connection. They just want to smash.
Right.
And that directly.
Or like if you look at like dating apps and stuff, like 90% of people on dating apps are just trying to like hook up one time. Right?
Tinder.
Yeah.
Hook up one time and that's it. That's what society has become. And it's not only from porn, it's from the rap lyrics too. Rap has made sex and hooking up the main point of talking to the other gender. And it's gone so far that it's hard to even have platonic friends. Because when you do have a platonic friend, the first thought is, oh, are y'all smashing?
Right.
You feel me? It has made things that should be acceptable non-acceptable. It's like the things that should be acceptable are now rare. It's really weird. It's weird what these things that we listen to and watch every day do to us.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. That's going to be the end of our collab podcast with my guy Peter and Prince.
And
yes,
my
sir.
I'm in the feed.
Matter of fact, now we in the Prince. But nah, for real, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to check out our websites. We have a lot more content like this. And until next time.